Hey everybody, welcome to this monthly schedule rundown. I didn't do one for last month because it was largely the same as the previous month, but this is just a little video series I started doing where once a month I kind of run down what all the Let's Plays are and streams are to help get everybody on the same page. I was going to do this at the beginning of the month, which is when I'd prefer to do it, but I didn't want to spoil the whole Duck Dynasty thing right before it came out, so I thought I'd wait a few days. So here I've broken down the Let's Plays on the channel and the streams on the channel into the current active ones and the current on break ones. I'm going to go one by one into every single game on this list and just talk about the status of it right now. So first we have Duck Dynasty with Brandon. As of yesterday, we've recorded the whole thing. I already pre-recorded every single thing on it, and then we did post-commentary on that series like we like to do with the really, really bad games. We already have all the commentary done. I've got all my render list. So don't need to worry about all of that. It's 7 episodes, and it's on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 p.m. slot, so it'll be uploading for 2 1/3 weeks, and then be done. Just a nice little quick refresher series after a lot of World of Warcraft, and then we're getting back into World of Warcraft, just to, you know, give it a little bit of a break. Hearts of Iron 4, I debated whether or not I should put it on the active list, because I know it hasn't been an episode in a long time. It's mostly because, as I always say, Elder Hill, the guy I record it with, is a really busy guy, and he was just on vacation in Australia for a couple months. He just got back from Australia, so the time zones aren't as much of an issue now, so hopefully we'll be recording some more of that very soon. We're definitely going to try and get together on that. Terraria with Brandon, we already have a bunch of episodes recorded for that. And if you've watched the other weekly vlog, you know that Brandon is going to be joining the military soon, at the beginning of the next month. So we're really trying to wrap up our series together right now, because he's going to be in basic training for about 3 months, and then he's going to be working on, I believe it is like repairing and managing planes for the military. So sometime after that, he's going to be free again to do stuff, because, you know, after basic training, you start to have a little bit more freedom in your life again. So don't know exactly when he's going to be free, so at some point, he's going to be free for stuff again. We're hoping to get Terraria done before that, at least recorded before that. It'll probably be airing after he's already in basic training, just because we really bulk record that game because we have a lot of fun recording it, so we can do very long sessions of it. I'm pretty confident that we can at least beat the Moon Lord, which is kind of the final boss-ish, final major boss of the game. And then after that, Terraria will probably be some streams with fans and stuff. Brandon might be there for that, might not, who knows. But the bulk of that is going to hopefully be done before Brandon goes for basic training. So everything that you really want to see out of the series is going to be recorded before then, hopefully. World of Warcraft Burning Crusade, Brandon's in that series. So we're going to record it as much as we can before he goes for basic training. After he goes, we're going to air all the episodes that we have. And then likely what we're going to do is occasionally, I was thinking me, What a Geek, and Shally could maybe just stream it together. Maybe we'd make some Horde characters or something, because we don't want to progress without Brandon. And one day when Brandon's free again, we'd go back to that. Or maybe World of Warcraft will just take a bit of a break, and we'll just have the occasional stream with fans, or something like that. It'll probably be some casual side stuff that we'll do for World of Warcraft for those months, however long it'll be that Brandon will be gone. And lastly, Crusader Kings 2, which people have been absolutely loving, and I've been loving playing. So we're doing 4 episodes of that a week now. It's going to be the second upload of the day on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's going to be the main uploads on Saturdays and Sundays. So for the Let's Plays on break right now, Balram, you probably missed this series, because I think I just uploaded 2 episodes on a long time ago, and I think I have a 3rd episode banked. It was just a random game I did on a lark, just to kind of test the waters and see what people thought. People seem to be really curious about that one, and I'm actually really curious about it too. People seem to enjoy it a decent amount. I don't know. It's hard to tell, because it's such a strange little game. If you haven't seen the videos on it, then go to my playlist section and go check them out, and just let me know what you think of Balram. And, I don't know, maybe after World of Warcraft ends, I'll have that become more frequent, something like that. Who knows, because things are a little bit up in the air. Trying to wrap up a lot of series right now. Dragon Ball Z Team Training, people enjoyed that when we were doing it. It went to the wayside mostly because I started to become really, really busy. A few different people became really, really busy at the same time as well. And we like to do that one in like big group recordings. It was mostly just a lot of people became busy, especially myself. I'd like to go back to that. In fact, that might even be a good Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing after World of Warcraft. I just need to go around and message some people and see, like, how free are they nowadays in their daily life. Same thing with Pokemon Platinum. I really miss Pokemon Platinum. That series was a lot of fun. It's gonna suck because I really liked the dynamic of just me, Brandon, and a Whatageek for those, but I'm sure Whatageek would be cool with just me and him doing it. Really, I really want Whatageek there for the Pokemon Platinum stuff, because I already really like the chemistry that me and Whatageek have, and we always have a lot of fun recording together, but especially with Pokemon stuff, there's just something between, like, his knowledge of it and my, like, childhood memories of it, and then mix that with our very dry senses of humor, and I don't know. I just think we work with Pokemon really well. It's a lot of fun. Project Zomboid, it's been on break for a little while, even though people have been loving it, and I loved recording it, and Brandon loved recording it. It's been on break just because, for whatever reason, one random time when we went to go boot it up, it just wasn't working properly for Brandon. Don't know what happened. He would try and play it, even single player, multiplayer, after reinstalling the game multiple times with different video settings. No matter what we tried, it just wasn't working right for whatever reason. He'd get into the game, it'd be fine for 10 seconds maybe, and then it would just start chugging, and the frame rate would go to like 10. He would look at his task manager, and his CPU usage is fine, his graphics card is fine, his RAM is fine. The game was just kind of freaking out, so after searching around online, we couldn't find a solution that worked for him. We tried changing, full screen, change it to windowed. We tried all kinds of different fixes, and we couldn't figure out what it was, so we're thinking, alright, we're just gonna wait for the next patch then, and maybe that'll fix it. But now that Brandon got the call from the military, and he's gonna go do that job, Project Zomboid might be shelved for like a half a year or something, we don't know. I'd love it if we could record a little bit more in the meantime, but, we're gonna do what we can do. Maybe we'll do some streams of it sometime. I'd love to get a server of it going with you guys. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I can't promise anything too much. I will say Project Zomboid will come back one day because we had a ton of fun recording that, and people seem to really enjoy watching that. Last on break for the Let's Plays is Resident Evil Revelations 2. Brandon and I thought that people probably wouldn't be super into it. It's the raid mode of the game. It's fun, but we worried that it would be more fun to play than it would be to watch. So we just recorded 8 episodes. We aired those a month or two ago, I want to say. And people seemed to be okay with it. It didn't seem like people were freaking out for it. It seems like the people who really liked it just bought the game right away, and they're like, hey, this is fun to play. And I'm happy that I sold the game to some people, because I really do think the Revelations games are really cool, especially for the raid mode. I haven't had anyone say like, hey, I missed that, bring that back. It was with Brandon, of course, so we can't really record more of that unless we record it like right now. So if you guys want to see more Revelations 2, you gotta tell me right away, and I'll see what the demand for that is. So for the streams, we just finished up some streams, like we just finished Yakuza 2. Or Yakuza 0. I was looking at the 2 in Sonic Adventure 2. We'll get to that. Man, I loved Yakuza 0. That was so much fun. I'm so tempted to just start playing the remake of the first one already. Even though, like, no one watched the videos of Yakuza 0 for whatever reason. Everybody just liked watching the live streams of it. So, I just want to get into it. Whatever. Not the right video to ramble about that. Active ones. Thea the Awakening. Love that game to death. People seem to be really emotionally invested in that game because I name all the villagers in it after the chat. I think that's really fun. That'll probably take a month or less of weekly streams to do if I'm just doing it every Tuesday, because Thea matches are not the longest thing in the world, especially because I'm a pretty experienced player at it. I can, on normal difficulty, I can get myself into a swing of it where I could auto-resolve most encounters and never really be in danger. Reasonably early if I have access to a lot of Dragon Leather, which we've already gotten in our first play session of this proper file of Thea. I actually forgot to add it to this, but I was going to start doing some Domina. So we're going to do some Domina streams. Pretend that's on active. Sorry. You know what? I'll have edited it in. Domina streams, I don't know how long that's gonna last. Maybe just one playthrough of Domina, maybe multiple playthroughs of Domina. It's just a fun game where I'm a gladiator. Oh, I'm actually the owner of a gladiator ring, and I name all the gladiators after the chat. And we watch them fight, and that's a lot of fun. So Thea, I think is gonna be reasonably short. I'm gonna say, I've already done one stream of it. I'm gonna say 3 more streams of it, and we get that done. So that'll be like a fun refresher after that really long, like year-long playthrough of Yakuza 0. Domina, that's gonna be a lot of fun. That'll kind of just go on as long as you guys are into it, I guess. Which I think you guys are gonna be pretty into it. Metal Gear Solid 5, I think I want to beat the game, because I did 2 streams of it. The first one was just like cutscenes and whatever. Kind of lame. Second one, though, when we got into the gameplay, loving it. It instantly reminds me of what I loved about the first 3 games, and I never played the 4th, so I can't judge that one. I'm loving it so much. I'm playing it a lot off stream, not the story. I don't want to do any of the story off screen. I just been like free roaming a lot and building up my my base, like getting people. So that's been a lot of fun. Did a couple side ops, but I want to save all the main story for the streams. People seem to be really enjoying that one, so I really hope that that's a long-running one. And I hope to get Mandy in for co-commentary on some of those, because assuming she's free enough, because she is a pretty busy person, she's really into Metal Gear as well, so I think she'd be a lot of fun to have there, and I know you guys have been missing Mandy. She's just been really, really busy, working a lot of double shifts at the vet. And WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, maybe I shouldn't have put this on active because it's been a while since I streamed it, but I was thinking maybe after Thea we could do some more SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 because we didn't finish that playthrough yet, and people seem to really enjoy that one. That's just, it's goofy fun. I really like that old game. For the On Break streams, Mount Blade Warband, we did 16 streams of it, tons and tons of content on it, but it was getting to the point where pretty much every stream was just grinding for renown. So I thought, you know what, let's put it on break. Maybe it'll just be for a few weeks, maybe for a few months. Depends on how much free time I have. Because in my free time, I'm going to try and build up my renown a bunch. So the next time you see that, I'm going to have a bunch of renown, and I can finally properly make my own country. That's our goal. I'm just going to off-screen a lot of getting to the point where we can make our own country reliably and not just have mass wars declared on us and everything. It might take a long time, I don't know. In fact, if Bannerlord, the second game, comes out before, Warband might just not come back, because everybody obviously wants me to play Bannerlord. We talk about it like every time we play Warband. Everybody says like, hey, when Bannerlord's coming out, you're playing it, right? And I'm like, yeah, fucking obviously. Fuck yeah, Bannerlord. Because everyone's been so pumped for it for so long, myself included, for like 5 years. They've been teasing Bannerlord. Anyway, the Fable Evil playthrough, people have been really enjoying that, but there hasn't been an episode in a long time. I lost a save file. I don't know why. I just booted up one day and the save file was gone, and I genuinely don't know why. So I've got to recreate the save file, and that's going to take a while. It's all about when I find the time to do that, I guess. I'm really sorry about that. And Sonic Adventure 2, I really want to 100% that game at some point, and just do a bunch of emerald hunting streams. Emerald? Not emerald. Emblem hunting streams. And that is a painful, painful task. That's going to take a very, very long time. So, it'll happen. Just not sure when. I think that's everything I need to talk about, though. Let me know in the comments section what you think of literally anything I've talked about. If you have any games you want to suggest for me to play, I'd love to consider it, maybe put it on my list. But yeah, if you have anything to say about this, or even like criticism of the show, anything. I'm reading all the comments, I'm really interested in what you have to say about this. This is really important to me that I hear your honest feedback. Thank you, everybody, for spending these... God, how long did I just go for? Oh, only like 15-ish minutes. A little bit less than 15 minutes. That's not bad. I thought I was going for like half an hour. Yeah, I'd love to hear your feedback. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.